It looks expensive.
It's expensive. Threads on this tube, this section was too short. The design is really nice, there's no rivets, there's no bolts, and the main issue was this tab here. They went to town and buy an arrow, take a look at the...
And we got this going on outside the front door.
So we got these here, good old carbon fiber fairings. Look at that.
They're the only ones that exist.
Carbon fiber. Also,
if you don't know the prices of everything going up, then you're living under a rock or your Paul.
Tactic of the day. So the tires don't go flat. Aloha Friday. I'm not a viper, I'm a rattlesnake, bro. Oh, yeah.
Two-step.
You know, stuff fits in here a whole lot better when it's broken down.
Yeah, but then you can't wrestle it.
So John thinks he's gonna crush this. I don't think he weighs enough. You just disappeared. Damn, this is beautiful. The clouds in the background. John looks so majestic. Oh, here we go. Watch your head.
Now we got some more room.
That'll work. That's a lot of boxes.
A lot of boxes.
It looks expensive.
It's expensive. A quarter of those are sold. Everybody knows arrows. A little history on them. Gosh, they're made years ago and they're discontinued. And then when they're discontinued, the price of the used arrows was about 600 bucks, and it was hard to get one. We talked with Arrow. We dealt with them for about 6 months. Got them to come back again, and they brought them back. Everybody could sell them before, so they were back for three years, something like that. And then they were discontinued last year. And again, went back and forth with Arrow, back and forth with Arrow. Got them to make 100 more, which you're seeing sitting in that corner over there. A couple other cool things is, so a few issues the older arrows had is the inner tube. There's an inside piece here, which is, take it out here. There's an inner steel tube, which if you've had an arrow, you're aware of this. Basically the threads on this tube, this section was too short, so they weren't biting on that much. So what happened with guys is the end would come off when you're riding and run it over. And these silencers are 140 bucks or something like that. So that was one of the issues they had, and that we spoke with Arrow and said, hey, this is a problem, and they fixed that on the last batch. So that's not a problem anymore. If you're gonna buy an arrow, it's always good, just the design of this can. The design is really nice, there's no rivets, there's no bolts, you can just undo it by hand, but it's a good idea to add a little bit of thread locker here and here. Okay, so we went over the threads, that's not a problem anymore. The other issue the arrows had, which I'm excited that they actually fixed it, it was a problem for the last, I don't know, 15 years. And again, we complained a lot, and the main issue was this tab here. This tab just had one little tiny weld on it. It was super small, and that's what your silencer sits here, like so. And there's a clamp to bolt it here. This tab used to break off all the time. As you can see, they went to town and really reinforced the connection here. And then they welded on the back side too. So everything looks like they really revised the pipe and did a better job getting this stronger. So same price, nothing's changed, but it's just nice that they've actually taken our advice and suggestions and made some changes. So thank you, Arrow, for doing that. Another thing to look for on arrows, there's a lot of I don't know if there is so much anymore, but there was a lot of counterfeit stuff floating around on arrows. I actually had, years ago, I had somebody reach out to me saying, hey, I can sell you arrows for cheap, but you have to rivet your own badges on. So no, that's not how it works. But if you buy an arrow, take a look at so this is the newest batch here, take a look at the production date, 2021. If you don't have a production date on here, then you may question if it's authentic or not. There's a lot of fake stuff floating around, but this is going to tell you if you have the new style like this, it's going to have the longer tube on the inside, and it's going to have the reinforced welding. It's going to be 2021. So keep that in mind. Take a look at it. All of ours are 2021. They're the newest ones, of course. So I don't know if once these are gone, I don't know if they're going to make any more. I'm not sure what the game plan is, but they made these specifically for us. So there may be some older ones floating around out there. Just take a look at the date, because if you're going to buy one, you want to get one that's been welded, reinforced by Arrow, and the silencer issue's been fixed, because when this falls apart, you're out about 140 bucks when the silencer comes apart. So
do we have replacement silencers?
I bought all of their replacement silencers they had last year, so I don't know if they made any extras or not, but I can look into seeing about getting some. But this is just one of the best pipes made. The sound is just completely different from any other pipe. It sounds more like a kind of a crispy dirt bike sound. Made in Italy, super lightweight, not too expensive. Just always been a killer bike. They work on anything from stock stroke, you know, Honda Elites or Honda Dios. Must be his weapon in case he's trying to stab somebody. They work for stock stroke. They work for sport kits like your Melissa Cass, your Contessa, your NCY. They work for courses. They work for MHRs. They even work really good for mini strokers. So pretty much, it's not a real high RPM pipe. It's more from like bottom end, mid grunt to like 10,500, 1100, which is where most cylinders are going to run. So really, really good pipes. One of my personal favorites.
Question?
Yeah.
It has this badge on it. Is that also what shows that it's a real one?
I mean, I don't know. They could people.
Series, are they numbered?
They are all numbered, yeah. But as far as whether to tell if they're if a fake one is going to have the badge on it, I mean, I don't know. They're pretty creative. There was fake Melosi cylinder kits that were floating around for a while too, where the piston's all white and powdery on the MHRs. Run it for like an hour, and the whole piston would just deteriorate, turn to powder. So I had 2 of those years ago. I don't know if they're floating around anymore. Just be aware that there is fake stuff floating around, and they're getting pretty creative. They're getting pretty creative on making them look similar. So yeah.
We're working late because we're doing 410s this week, and we got this going on outside the front door. Oh, I got full. Still struggling. Look at these guys. I'm serious. Somebody needs to call Milwaukee PD. Be like, hey, we got tweakers out front. Looks like they're messing with a stolen scooter.
It's a stage 5, you said?
No, it's a, let me double check.
Is it a Xingbao or a Dongfeng?
It's a 150.
Oh, is it the future champion?
Yeah, just a scooter.
Okay.
It's Zenium Star Power Sports.
Oh, Zenium Power Sports. So we actually don't service Zenium Power Sports scooters here. That's probably something you'd have to buy online as far as fairings and stuff go.
Or call the dealer.
Or call the dealer. If you look up Zenium Power Sports, you could probably find a dealer who would have fairings for you.
Okay, so that'll probably be the best thing. There's no like other place that I could just go up to and be like, oh yeah, we can order this for you.
Yeah, you could look up a dealer. There may be a Zenium Power Sports dealer here in Portland. If you Google search where they are, that would be the ones you would contact. We don't stock Zenium Power Sports fairings here.
Are you familiar with the Power Sports at all? Or it's like, as in, like, you say, just call the dealer. That'll probably be the best bet. But I tried to get a hold of them. I couldn't really get a hold of them.
Yeah.
It's hard to get a hold of.
Yeah, they're kind of hard to get a hold of. Maybe try a few more times. But yeah, I don't, unfortunately, haven't dealt with that bike personally myself, so I wouldn't be able to direct you in the right direction.
Would you think any fairings would work? Any ones? Like, pretty much, or would it have to be a jam power?
No, every fairing's gonna be very specific to your bike. You can't just buy fairings and put them on. So.
Okay, thank you. That's what I wanted to know.
Unless you
I was just ready to just say, fuck it, a box.
Get a bunch of duct tape, man, and make them out of cardboard.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Hey, I appreciate it, man. Have a good day.
All right, buddy. You too. Bye. We should get a bike in. A Chinese bike and be like, hey, we've got a
street bike fairings for it out of cardboard.
No, let's get a generic Chinese scooter fairing kit. We can have it here. It can just be a piece of Tupperware. We just screw a seat to it and just set it on top of the bike and be, here you go.
Speaking of fairings.
Oh yeah, we got a few ones here. Let me introduce you to Paul.
I'm Paul.
He's like our Vanna White of Pacific Northwest.
Okay,
you don't know who Vanna White is, do
check
you?
those orders
Do you know who Vanna White is? Who is she?
The Wheel of Fortune lady.
Ooh.
Okay.
All right, so we got these here, good old carbon fiber fairings. Look at that, nice and shiny. How much are these, Pat?
I believe they're $8.39.
$8.39. All high quality stuff here. These fit your 94, actually 88 to 2001 Honda Elite SA50. Pat's checking. Can't see he has his phone in his hand. Now you can.
Ooh, I was wrong. $8.99.
$8.90. Ooh.
Ooh. But if you want the sauce,
Yeah, if you want the the lightweight carbon fiber fairings, here you go. Yeah, so
but truthfully, are they lightweight, Paul?
Truthfully, they're probably actually heavier than the
They
overlay.
are 100% heavier because they're an overlay.
Yes.
So it's nothing crazy, but they are heavier.
They look cool.
But I would say they're probably stronger because they're thicker.
Yeah, way
And-
thicker.
yeah.
Way more dense and girthier.
Yeah.
No, we're all about the girth here.
Edit that out.
What?
You and your creepy
Innuendos.
girthy innuendos, because you're like,
What?
yeah, we're all about the girth. Like, it's just how you say it is just a little creepy.
What do you mean? Dead serious.
Vote. Paul's creepy when he makes sexual innuendos.
What do you mean? It's not innuendo. Just saying that these are thicker than the OEM ones. So they're therefore stronger, harder.
Girthier.
All about the girth. See, is that where I was going down?
Okay, moving on.
All right, tell me more about these.
Yep, so you get this side here. You have the three
All
exhaust...
for $8.99, you get that side. That's it.
No, you get actually 4 pieces, but you see it has the air exhaust here for high speed, and then on the carb side you actually get an intake as well for sucking air down. It cools off your carb. Where your factory doesn't have that. Okay, this side there's no air intake because you want your exhaust to be nice and hot, but you do have the 3 exhaust fins on the back,
which is not stock as well.
which is not stock. And then you get the hood, which is the big piece, nice and heavy duty. All 3 holes are there. It's pretty much OEM replacement here. No extra goodies. It has all the factory style vents and all that stuff. And you get a headset too. Glad somebody laid everything out for us here.
That would have been me. I forgot. Didn't know that there was a headset.
Yep. So while we're on the subject of the headset, for these guys, do you need to swap bars too, Brandon?
My understanding, you can use the factory bars
Okay.
with the tacked
So you need
headlight.
the tacked headlight, turn signals, and the rear headset as well.
I almost think the rear's the same.
It's
too.
not.
Oh, you're right.
It's way narrower.
So some guys take the tacked
Actually-
bars and they modify them. It's different. They modify the tacked bars a little bit.
Elite
These
bars,
ones
yeah.
to make these work.
But if you want to just have bolt on, you'll need the rear JDM tacked cluster. Well, actually, the cluster
Cluster's
from this
the same.
cluster's the same.
Yeah.
You'll need this piece with the switches.
Yep. You can get a hold of Andrew Snyder on Facebook. He'll set you
Yep.
up.
Yep. And you need the headlight and then the 2 turn signals as well, and the bars if you want it to be bolt on.
Cool.
But it's carbon fiber.
They're the only ones that exist.
Carbon fiber. Zoom in on that.
Dang.
Look how the light shines off of it because it's so shiny and glossy.
How's that one piece? That's crazy.
What do you mean?
It's one piece.
Injection molded?
Would be really nice if the guy that ordered these picked them up. But
Yeah, it would
guess
be.
not. Whew.
Why would I do that?
Brandon says that. I think in a week we're going to have some booster wheels too. Some guy said, oh, just order them for me. And then he never paid for them. Right, Brandon?
What?
Nothing.
So you build up trust. People say, yeah, order them up. I'll buy them from you. And they don't buy them from you, so you've lost my trust. I'm no longer going to order.
What about
That's right.
Mr. Booster Wheels? Yeah, he told me to take them off his invoice.
What's Mr. Booster Wheel?
Mr. Booster Wheels with the stem too.
I don't remember who that is. Oh, well, we'll sell them.
We'll sell them. Or I'll buy them.
You'll love to buy them for half the price. That's the problem.
No, I'll buy them for what you paid for them. All right. Yeah, carbon fiber fairings now in stock. What do we have? 3 sets?
We have 2 or 3?
3.
Okay.
Get them while they're here.
Yep, we just posted them.
Because we're not going to order any more again.
Also, if you don't know the prices of everything going up, then you're living under a rock or your Paul.
What? Prices aren't going up. They're actually going down. Ooh, no.
So these now, I guarantee the next time we go to order them, they're probably going to be $20-30% higher. We literally had the price of a GY6 jet double.
One jet,
double. One jet on shelf.
One jet on shelf. 60 cents to $1.20.
Do you have the tech tip of the day?
Oh, tech tip of the day. Make sure when you're about to test ride your bike that you've just been riding for a while that you check the tire pressure so the tires don't go flat. Aloha Friday.
It is Friday. You got it. You got it.
What? That was a good one, right?
Yeah. Well, thanks for...
Make sure you check your tire pressure. Typically, for top speed runs, I set my tire pressure to 38 PSI. For regular street riding, I recommend 32. You know exact... That was like spot on.
That was like... Can I get a number? Can we get the numbers
the
so
10?
I can pull them up?
That was a solid 9.
No, I don't want to be 9 because that doesn't leave much room for improvement. I think we'll do like a 7.
7? 7.5?
I want you to reach for a 10.
Okay. That's... I mean, but my new character is coming quite along.
Yeah.
I get the puppet coming, the snake.
Oh, so you're the snake.
No, I'm not the snake. My character is the snake.
Oh, your character's the snake. Gotcha. Paul the snake.
His name's not Paul.
Leave a comment down below what we should name Paul's alter ego.
What? No, you gotta hide all the hair. Dude, I need a Too Fast hat.
Yeah. Here, wear this hat.
Oh yeah, fits nice and tight.
So that's part of your alter ego.
I'm like,
so you gotta get
I'm
the
like
hat.
4 inches taller now.
Maybe the hat, and we'll throw the pit vipers on to give you your own little thing.
Not pit viper.
Not pit vipers.
That's not a character.
What? Yeah, because I'm a rattlesnake, not a viper.
Yeah, uncoil slow.
Uncoil slow.
No, it would work perfectly with the pit viper sunglasses.
No, I'm not a viper. I'm a rattlesnake, bro. Ready to strike.
Dig deep rut.